Earlier, we spoke to Kimberly Guilfoyle, who, as you know, knows Gavin Newsom better than almost anyone. Kim, good to have you back on the show. You know, Gavin Newsom is going to have a real hard time running on real issues as he tries to be the president of the United States, obviously. So it seems he has to manufacture, you know, these LGBTQ issues, book banning, talk about all these cultural issues instead of, you know, real kitchen table stuff. How do you think that's going to play for him?
It's not going to work well for him at all because California is a total disaster and it stands in stark juxtaposition to the rest of the country and red states who are thriving like we are here in Florida. He has this obsession thinking that he's going to make California great again and make the whole country like California. That is not going to happen. And he doesn't have any platform to run on because he doesn't have any economic success, any business, any job, manufacturing, infrastructure. People are fleeing California. Look at San Francisco, what's happened there. Look at what's happened in Los Angeles, rampant crime, just like we're seeing here in New York. How can you campaign successfully for president of the United States when you want to turn the rest of the country into a freak show zombie apocalypse like California with what he's done? That is not how you win. No one wants that stuff coming to the rest of the country. So now he's focusing on all these like triggering social issues, cultural issues, which also people don't want. We don't want children being forced fed all of this nonsense where they're being indoctrinated and getting woke politics shoved down their face and telling them that maybe they're not a boy, maybe they're a girl, maybe they're this and that. That's not what parents want. That's not what Americans want. And it's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work. Biden spends most of his time talking about Trump and MAGA Republicans. Newsom, on the campaign trail now, seems to be attacking Ron DeSantis constantly. And I'm wondering if you think that the Democrat Party is trying to wait and see who Republicans pick. And if it's Trump, they might stick with Biden. And if it's DeSantis, they might have to go to somebody like Newsom. It almost feels like there's two different things happening at the same time.
I'll tell you what else I think. I think that he's trying to elevate DeSantis in some way because he'd rather run against him because he knows he can't beat Trump. Okay, that's also what I think. But what do I know? I'm just an insider.
Well, speaking of former President Trump, he was deposed today in New York. This is the civil lawsuit. This is the Tish James lawsuit for $250 million. He's got his accountant sitting in Rikers Island, a gross abuse of power for allegations that you could make about almost any company, any major company in New York. Your thoughts on the deposition today, and what are you hearing?
Yeah, what we've heard so far is that the president feels it's going really well, and so far it's been very positive. But again, this is just nothing other than a witch hunt, just like the politicized, weaponized Manhattan DA's office. We're seeing the same thing with Letitia James. And keep in mind, both of these individuals campaigned and ran on bias, that they were going to do whatever it takes to go after President Trump and bring him down. And this is not supposition, speculation. There's hard, fast evidence to show this is what they campaigned on, their sole focus. And we want to make sure that the country knows the truth. And President Trump is a total fighter. They cannot break him. No matter one sham indictment or one sham deposition after the next, he's going to meet the challenge each and every time. And really, that strength and fortitude and character is really what made him to have the backbone to be such a strong, fantastic president.
It takes so much fire. Kim, good to see you. Thank you so much.
You as well.